Garage dog, garage dog, garage dog, garage dog, garage dog, garage dog. It's a garage dog. She can't help herself. Quick.
La 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 la.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do some more work on the 23 Can-Am XMR 1000R Renegade. There's so much to say, I always get it all mixed up, but we still have parts from BRP that we're gonna put on. So today we're gonna do some rear diff protection. So let's go over and do a little unboxing and I'll show you what we got. All right, guys, let's take a look in the box here. Again, this is the rear diff protection from BRP. Let's see what we got in the box. Looks like we got our aluminum diff covers there. Got some protective coating on it. And we got some hardware. Some looks like some plastic pieces that are gonna get riveted on there. And these are the infamous awesome Can-Am rivets that you need like a 50-ton rivet gun to get on. So that's gonna be fun. We'll probably do that off camera because I want this to be a family channel and we won't deal with the foul language that may or may not come out of a squirrel's mouth, not mine. But there's the other side. And anything left in the box is, again, just a wonderful little pamphlet there to tell you to go on brpinstructions.com, type in the 10-digit SKU and find the directions. So we will take a look at those and then we'll get to the installation.
Hey, hon, so how'd the rivets go?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, them rivets are a mofo, so like everything you've read or if you've messed with these before, yeah, they could have just put like a nut and a bolt on there, to have been fine, but these Can-Am rivets, you know, I just got a standard Harbor Freight rivet gun and it took some effort, so I'm just gonna push through. I thought about calling it a night and resting up for tomorrow, but the next part of the instructions look pretty simple. We're gonna remove these 4 bolts and the nuts on the back side, and then we're gonna set them aside and use them later. Okay, stop recording for a second.
I was like, get it in the hole. You might want to talk about how much of a pain in the butt it is to get to it.
All right, got those 4 off. These top bolts or top nuts are a little difficult. You got to wiggle in there, but they come right off. Again, they sent us replacement nuts, so we're not going to reuse these. And then we have 2 bolts and spacers, and hopefully a squirrel can get in here where we can see. There is a hole already right there. Maybe I need to get my phone so you can kind of see.
Yeah, you might have to.
What that looks like. But there is a bolt hole right here already. Stick my finger in there. And there's going to be a bolt nut that goes through there and a spacer to connect the bottom part of the bracket.
Are you ready?
All right, so I just went ahead and there's some protective film on here. I just peeled it back a little bit. Basically, we're going to snake this up in like that around the CV. And we're just going to put these are the bolts that come off the machine. We're going to put those in. And then we're gonna go ahead and just kind of hand tight the new nylon lock nuts they provide in there. If I can reach in there and get her done. Get a couple threads started, because again, they are nylon lock nuts. So you're gonna have to, you know, use a wrench to hold it as you tighten it up. We'll get the top here. Again, just gonna wiggle it around so we get the thread started. All right, I'm gonna have her reposition. We'll get this bottom bolt here and then we'll tighten everything up. All right, so it's a little tricky here, but we got to put this bolt from the back side, catching this hole with a spacer coming through the diff protector right there, and then we'll put the nylon lock nut on the end. So I'm gonna fumble around here, and then we'll go ahead and cut until it's all installed here. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and torque all these off. These are all 35 Newton meters, I believe, according to the instructions. So we'll get them buttoned up. We'll peel this off so you can kind of see the left side, and then I'll go ahead and button up the right side, and then we'll finish it up with my thoughts on the rear diff protector. Okay, guys, one thing I want to point out before you go tightening everything up, make sure you get your shocks at full extension and check for clearance between your CV boot and this protector here. I had to go through and readjust it, but just want to make sure you have some clearance there at full droop to make sure, like if you're ramping or something like that, your CV boot doesn't catch on there and tear it. So, all right, guys, so there's the finished product. That's the rear diff protectors. They're aluminum from BRP. I'm not sure how I feel about the look of it yet, and I'm honestly thinking it's gonna collect a lot of mud and stuff in there. So the true test will be once we get it out on the trails and get it muddy and see what's actually going on. But I'm not convinced that these are gonna stay on there, but we're gonna try them out. We're gonna try to protect the CV boots. This is my first quad with independent rear and CV boots. You know, coming from a straight axle, you don't have to worry about this stuff. So maybe I'm just a little paranoid, but we're gonna try these out. See how they work. If they collect mud, then they're gonna come off. If they're gonna collect sticks and all kinds of debris in there, tear a CV boot, then they're gonna come off. So, but there they are. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pretty simple install, just hand tools. 13 millimeter boxed in wrench and a socket, you can get her done. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap this video up. Dogs. But yeah, there's the rear diff protection from BRP. Like I said a little bit earlier, not sure I'm digging the look of it. We're gonna watch and see if it collects mud or sticks or whatever. And if it's causing some issues, we're gonna yank it off there. But there it is, real easy install. If you guys like these videos, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications. If you have any specific questions, hit me up on my email, squatchreloading@gmail.com. But yeah, until next time, God bless.